I'm going to teach you how to make a lesson plan, specifically a CBC lesson plan. So come with me as we go. Okay, this is the sample of the lesson plan that I have already made. Okay, so in that lesson plan, we have some details here you have to fill in. So the first one is student teacher's name. Of course, here up here you will have the details of your institution. So if you are in attachment or whatever, you know the school that you came from. So here you have the details, and let's go straight to the lesson plan. So here is the student teacher's name. You write your name. You are still a student teacher, you are not a teacher. So you write your name here. For example, mine here is Adeline, and you write there your admission number. Admission number is there, you write your admission number, then grade. Which grade are you teaching? It is grade 7. Number of students, you write there. And here you come the school name. School name is not the institution you come from, it is the school you are teaching. For example, me, I am taking my attachment in Samo Junior School. Then learning area, date, and time. Those ones you can fill during that time you are going to teach, because you are not sure if you are going to have that lesson or not. Sometimes you can miss the lesson because of unavoidable circumstances. So, strand here is the topic that major topic that you are dealing with. So, for me here it is natural and historic built and environment, and of course it is social studies. Substrand here is weather. In that strand you have some strands. So then after filling those credentials up there, you come here and fill these ones too. Specific learning outcomes. Specific learning outcomes they are objectives. Okay, so you go there and fill in the objectives. Of course, these objectives you can find them in the schemes of work. You find them in the schemes of work. So you go and update those objectives of your lesson there. They will guide you on what you are going to teach, and it will help you to evaluate your lesson after you have already taught. So then here you are going with key inquiry question. Key inquiry question, you also get it in the schemes of work. You will write the key inquiry question there. Then the core competencies you will write there. It is also found in the syllabus. This one is found in the syllabus. The values you also find in the syllabus, and the PCIS, it is also found in the syllabus. Then here we go and start our lesson plan. So the first part is lesson introduction. Okay, in lesson introduction, there is time. Time. So, here in the first 5 minutes, what are you going to do? The content is lesson recap or reviewing the lesson. So, what will you be doing as a teacher during that time? You will review the previous lesson that you had already taught. What will be the work of the learners? They will be listening attentively. And here you are going to write the all the resources that help you to facilitate teaching and learning. What else are you going to do during the review of the lesson? You can use question and answer method to ask the learners questions of what you had already learned yesterday or the previous lesson. What will be the work of the learners? Answering the questions, of course. And after lesson introduction, the second part of the lesson plan is lesson development. Of course, lesson development, we also have stages, stage 1, 2, and 3. So here you are supposed to spend exactly 30 minutes. 30 minutes. You can subdivide this into 10, 10, 10 minutes because we have 3 stages. Or you can simply, it depends on the content of you are going to teach. You can simply divide into two. So for me here, I started with the first 10 minutes, it's introduction. defining the terms of weather. So the work of learners was paying attention. The resources that I used were pamphlet and of course that textbook. Then the last 20 minutes, I thought it is weather measuring elements, instruments. So I would brainstorm on the use of the instruments of measuring weather, and the work of the learners is listening attentively and attempting to draw the instrument in their book. Don't draw for them, just let them draw in their books so that you can achieve creativity for the learners. And you will also not forget to write the resources. Okay, the last part of the lesson plan is conclusion. What are you going to do? You summarize the lesson and don't forget to give the learners a take home activity. And you also have here the last part of the lesson plan you have is linked to other areas. It is found in the syllabus. Make sure you have a hard copy of the syllabus. Then suggested community learning service, of course, you must write. For me here, I said visiting UEAB weather station and cleaning. This is activity that benefits the whole community. So if we go there in UEAB and clean that weather station, it has benefited the community. And assessment, take home, don't forget to give the learners take home. The take home is the homework for learners. Then assessment and evaluation you will write after you have already taught. You will self-evaluate yourself. So that is a brief description of how a lesson plan should be. Bye.